Pioneer, visionary, innovator are all words we typically hear to describe entrepreneurs. They're not frequently used words in the nonprofit space, but they describe perfectly our next Infinitely Beyond award recipient, Molly Nocon of Noah Homes in San Diego. Molly, please come up to the stage. Molly oversees a faith-based community of 95 developmentally disabled adults. Noah Homes programs are designed to provide experiences that foster the growth of the whole person and enable individuals to develop new skills. Molly was introduced to Noah Homes in 1976 in a quest for care for her brother Herb. Herbie called Noah his home for 14 years before he passed away of Alzheimer's. Molly came to Convene with an amazing sense of business, and with the encouragement and guidance from her fellow Convene members, she's grown immensely in her leadership skills. Embracing the principles of Patrick Lencioni's The Advantage, Molly's created a strong management team on a nonprofit budget. She's created an environment that attracts a diverse staff dedicated to maximizing each other's independence, in a community that fosters dignity and respect, as well as personal and spiritual growth. When I first met Molly, I remember she had trouble making the ask for donations. And she faced that fear, and she worked on it. Now she's operates Noah with a surplus situation each year. Her focus is on fundraising and financial stability. In fact, in 2016, Molly raised $5 million towards her vision of opening the first memory care homes for developmentally disabled adults in the United States. Similar to the general population, people with Down syndrome are increasingly dealing with aging issues, and research has found that most of them will develop Alzheimer's due to a common genetic anomaly. To address this need, again, in 2017, Noah Homes opened the first memory care homes in the United States specifically for adults with developmental disabilities. Most exciting is a collaboration in the works between Noah Homes and the University of California, San Diego to use these memory care facilities as research facilities to study dementia and aging in the developmentally disabled. Molly's taken her cause to Sacramento and now to Washington, D.C., to represent the right for a developmentally disabled person to live in vibrant affinity communities just like Noah. And the Noah model is admired across the country, and Molly is eager to share that model so it can be replicated. You know, one of the great unexpected pleasures of being a Convene chair is watching God's powerful hand work through our members and their businesses. And through Molly's big vision, she allowed the seeds that God planted to take root and take her to places she never thought possible, infinitely beyond. Please join me in congratulating Molly Nocon.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. It's been a week of surprises. Now I know why my husband surprised me and showed up out of the blue at the registration desk when he told me he couldn't come. Because he had work. That work balance, honey, I'm glad you figured that out. It's good you're here for that. Joe, thank you. This was a huge surprise. I'm truly honored. And I was sitting there during the songs thinking, wow, things have changed a lot for me in the last almost 4 years I've been with Convene now. And Joe's right. When I came to the group, I had a really hard time asking for that money until I realized it wasn't for me. It was for the people I was serving, especially my brother, who was the first one to walk through and die of Alzheimer's in a place we never thought it would happen. So now I'm not afraid to ask, and I've got a wonderful room here of people who I should be asking. So I'm going to ask. We're just about ready to finish up our $6.7 million campaign, and we have a big fundraiser in June where I get to announce that we're going to surpass our $6.7 million. But I need to surpass it by a bit more, so noahhomes.org. You can go and donate and help me come over the top. But no, I thank you all. It's been a wonderful journey, and sitting in Convene, I just had to treat my donors and my residents as my product. And my small development team of 2 or 3 had to be our huge sales and marketing team, and I would go to my team at Convene and say, does this make sense to you guys? And would you understand if I came out and asked you this? And they'd give me their opinion, and it was very helpful. So I thank you all. I thank Convene for helping me move through this and moving on to our next milestone, which is to make sure that anybody with a disability in the United States can freely choose to live where they want to live, and that's what we're working for. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Craig.